this is quite good. This is really, really, really good. Finally, I got access to my Jasper Art account, and I'm very excited in this video because I just purchased this Jasper add-on, let's say like this, the Jasper Art add-on, and I want to show you for the first time in my case, because I never tried until now, so I'm trying it with you, and I already saw some images, some videos, and I have to say this technology is really awesome. And I'm not talking about only Jasper Art, because all this AI technology able to build images from nothing, from a prompt, is really awesome, and I see a bright future for this kind of AI in many cases. Anyway, I'm now in this page. This is the page from Jasper dedicated to art, and as you can see here, you can see some images generated by Jasper Art. Jasper Art is using I think dall-e 2 algorithm by OpenAI. It's not the only one doing this right now. I had the chance to try a little also another model that does more or less the same thing, and it's called Stable Diffusion. It's one of the most famous ones, together with Midjourney. Every one of these models is better in doing some kind of images and maybe worse in doing some others. Anyway, we as bloggers, as creators, we will have a bunch of alternatives, and I don't even imagine from here to 1 year or 2 years what this kind of technology will be capable to do. Incredible, really incredible. Before showing you something, please, if you like this kind of things, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, because I will also make other videos about these and other tools. Now let's get into it, but before, you can find here below my video my affiliate link for Jasper AI. If you never tried, you can have 10,000 words for free. You can use them for 5 days, so you can try Jasper AI. I think you already know what Jasper can do. Anyway, this is a good time to try Jasper. Pay for Jasper, because only if you are a paid customer you can use at the moment Jasper Art, and it's some kind of add-on inside Jasper. As you can see, I now have this access, and I can see this art in the menu, and this is where I can create my images. But first, this is the email I received some minutes ago, because I just came home. It's past midnight, but I'm too excited to wait to show you this. This is the mail I copied. Something extra exciting hitting your inbox on a Friday afternoon. Jasper Art is now open to all paying customers. And so on. It's explain how Jasper Art works. It costs, because it's not a free add-on, unfortunately, but you need to consider that they needed to use their server to give this service, and I think it's quite consuming their resources, so obviously you need to pay for this. I was also in the waiting list for dall-e 2, and it's the background technology it's using, but I never got my access with dall-e 2. This is why I purchased Jasper Art. I don't know if I will keep keep it because it really depends on the use cases. I will maybe try to think about use cases. Even you, if you can think about useful use cases apart from blog images and so on, but other ways to monetize this kind of thing. Well, anyway, it's costing at the moment $20 for every user for every month for unlimited art creation. This is very important. I don't know if this price will remain the same for a long time. I don't think so, because if someone is starting to create many images, I don't think this $20 will stay the same. I think it will increase or it will be limited and no more unlimited. But if you want this price, $20 monthly for unlimited art creation, this is the moment to subscribe to Jasper AI and then for Jasper Art, this add-on. Here in this email I also see some kind of list of use cases, for example creating eye-catching pictures for social media, and this is really good for that. I would add also for Facebook ads, for example, or Instagram ads, because you can really have a very good pictures, very good images for that. Supporting images for your articles and content, so for your blog, even if, as you will see at the moment, the dimensions, the resolution of these images is not maybe perfect for featured image in blog articles, but they are already working on this. Personalize pics in sales emails to get responses, or thumbnails for YouTube and blog posts, or illustrations for your book, storyboard for video productions, NFTs, maybe not now, because at the moment this technology does not have a copyright. The images you can create at the moment with Jasper Art are under the Creative Commons license, so you can create images, and if you publish these images, they will be for public domain, so anyone can use them. At the moment they are working on some kind of copywriting for this, but for now you need to know this. Here is the interface to use Jasper Art. I'm not going straight away inside because I want to show you something first, how it works, how is the interface, what you can find inside. It's kind of review of this Jasper Art thing. Here you can see Jasper Art is in beta, looking for some inspiration. Check out the Jasper Art gallery, and this is the Jasper Art gallery, where you can find some images generated with Jasper Art, and as you can see they are really incredible. It's not always the case, because creating the right prompt for these images is an art by itself, but the results can be incredible. So here you also have a YouTube video, so you can see how you can create these images. Let's try to, for example, click here and let's see the prompt words used for these image generations. For example, if you want to create these images, this is the prompt used in this case: cybernetic, sci-fi, glows, greens, metals, armor, chrome. And this is how you define your images. So this is really, I think it's awesome, because no image will be similar to other images. Maybe yes, similar, but all images will be unique. and there is no limit because you just need to use your brain, your fantasy to create these images. Really, I'm really curious to generate something. So this is Jasper Art, and here I have the guide on how to use Jasper Art. Allows you to create beautiful original AI images using Jasper and so on. You can use two kind of interfaces. One is basic, opens up a template with suggested inputs, so style, medium, mood, and so on, to give you a bit more guidance for a high quality output. The advanced one, and it's this one, the free form, opens up a blank image description bar for you to tell Jasper about the image you want to create. Then you have some kind of other things you can do. So you can make a screenshot, you can copy to clipboard, you can download, you can go back, you can use thumbs up and down to give Jasper feedback, you can flag images if they maybe are sensitive content, you have an image history, and here this is important, what Jasper isn't the best at creating yet. Words, for example, if you want to include some text into images, it will not be very good, and faces, and I must say everything human related, not only faces I saw, but also hands, for example, details about human body. And then we have a FAQ section here. How much does it cost? Does it use credits? Who owns the images? This is important. During the Jasper Art beta, all images are Creative Commons. You are free to use the images however you want, but please know that your images could also be used by others. We are planning to revisit this and hope to include optionality for you to own the images you create with art in the future. This is what I was saying before. Then, can we use the images on our site blogs? Yes, and you are responsible for the content, obviously. What are the best practices to get the best image possible? You can see a link to pro tips here, and now I will open it. High quality inputs lead to high quality outputs. There is some restriction. AI have a content filter. The filter's aim is to detect any generated text that could be sensitive or unsafe, and so on. Okay, these are some tips, for example, to use some keywords and something inside these images. So I will keep this as a guide because, as I said, I never played with this before. This is my first try to use Jasper Art. So let's go with the basic one, and let's say I want to create, for example, let me think at something. Okay, for example, I saw an article today on newspaper. They were talking about a new discovery, a new planet, and it's all covered by water. So let's try to generate an image for this. For example, a planet in the universe. I'm trying. I don't know how will be this image. All covered by water. And bear with me, I'm not an English speaking person, so maybe there will be a better way to explain to AI what I want. Anyway, a planet in the universe all covered by water, and this is what I want to paint, let's say paint with Jasper Art. Then I can use this kind of keywords and so on. So, for example, highly detailed, so I want to include this one. I just can use this this interface here. I didn't remember I have this. So style, for example, I want in this case, let's say illustration. Let's say illustration. Medium, let's say nothing here. Artist style, nothing here. Mood, dark, let's say dark. And keywords, we can say highly detailed, so I don't need to place it here. I can use these keywords here inside the prompts using the freeform. In this case, with the basic one, I can just use these fields. So create, I will have in just a few seconds 4 images. They are 512 per 512. And as you can see, these are my generation. I think I can open them up so I can enlarge them. With this kind of fields, I had this kind of images. And in this case, as you can see, they are more illustrations than photography style. But I just can select this photorealistic, I think. Let's try to generate again, and let's see how it changes the outputs. Okay, this is quite good. I don't really like this one. This is not bad, Again, it's some kind of illustration. In this case, this is really a basic one. So let's try to slightly modify this prompt. Let's try to use, instead of water, ocean. And let's add, for example, something like 8K. Let's change here, instead of illustration, 3D render, photorealistic, and let's change even this to bright. I'm just trying, just to show you how you can modify these fields and generate your images. It's really intriguing, it's really fun to try this out. Watch this, very good. I like this part. This seems a fake planet. This is not so defined. The color, it's not quite right in this case. And if you leave these fields the same, but you generate again, you will have completely different images. Let's wait a few seconds. As you can see, in this case, they are quite different and more illustrations one. I like this one. It's not all by ocean. There is this part. It's not perfect, but as you can see, you can generate. This is our planet Earth, more or less. This can be all water, for example. I will say this is some kind of art, but the prompt generation by itself, it's quite an art. You need to get good to generate these prompts. Let's try to use this freeform and generate something completely different. Okay, I saw in the Jasper Facebook group many people posting images of Indians. So let's try this. It's quite simple. Apache Indian, highly detailed 4K digital art. And I just need to create here. As you can see, I don't have any fields. I can insert what I want, whatever I want here in this field. Let's try to generate again, and let's wait a few seconds, because this is really interesting. This is quite good. This is quite good. I inserted digital art in this case just to try some kind of output. As you can see, this is really, really good. I also like this one. It seems Jasper Art is very good in generating these kind of things. In this case, these faces are good, but if I maybe want to, as I said before, if I want to generate people, real people, this will be not so good. And I want to show you this. For example, let's try with two girls walking in the street, night or sunny day. Let's say two happy girls. Okay, photography style. Let's try like this, and I think human faces and human details will not be so good. Okay, as you can see, they are really bad in this case. I don't know if this is something they want to prevent, to generate fake people. I don't know, but as you can see, faces are not good at all if you generate them like photography style. Let's try to change just this cartoon style. I think they will be better. Let's try. I'm curious about this. Okay, as you can see, you can really generate. This is not so good, but I think changing this prompt, you can have something better than this. Some details are not so good, but it's better than photography style. If I use digital art, let's see the difference. It's really fun to play with this. You just need to find some really good use case for this kind of AI and to monetize it, because at the end of the day, that is our goal. Digital art, not so good with these faces. It's the bad part of this kind of AI is human faces, as you can see. But the Indian ones were very, very good. So let me think on how I can make this better. Okay, I used one of these suggestions here, Disney, for example. I'm curious to try this one, and let's see how is this output. Okay, this is not so bad. I see some quite not good details, but it's one of the best I saw. Here is not so good. One of the best I saw when generating human faces. These it's not so good there, and again not so good. I think I need to add something here. Let's say I want to generate, let me check here, and retro. Let's try this one, just to see how it changes. Again, really funny things to use this Jasper Art. It keeps generating photography kind of images in this case. Again, some details are not so good. Maybe using something like Photoshop, or maybe using other kind of AIs, you can make these details better, but when generating faces, it's not so good. Let's try something different. Rainy day. Robot is watching the sky. Dark. 8K. Digital art. Let's try like this. I'm really curious in this case, and let's wait a few seconds. Okay, very simple, very funny. This is good. I like it. I like it. This is quite good. This with the umbrella, I don't like this very much. And here we have two people, so this is not really on point. Let me try something different. A human-like robot is watching the sky. I just added human-like. Let's try like this. Again, here your fantasy is the limit, because you can create quite everything. Not so good. Let's get rid of rainy day and this 8K. Let's generate again. And for sure, having an unlimited plan, as it is right now in Jasper Art, it helps, because you need to generate many of these images to try to understand how to generate them. This is quite good for some use cases. I would like to generate something more complex. Let me think. Okay, let's try this one. A human-like robot thinking about how to rank on Google's first page. Super high definition. Let's try. You really can generate what you want, and maybe when you get the hang of it, you can create very, very good things. For example, you can see here it tries to generate a Google logo, but it's not capable to do it. Okay, this is funny, not really thinking to rank on Google first page in this case. Again, let's try to get rid of human-like and generate again. Let's wait a few seconds. Okay, just by changing something you get completely different results. This is some kind of cartoon style. Again, here Google first page, it's not there. This is quite good. Again, nothing to do with Google. Here I think it took the first page and placed the number 2 here. This is quite funny. Let's try one more time. Something like that. Cyborg, mid-human, mid-robot, digital art. Okay, let me change this. Let's try to generate. And then I will also try with something different to close this video because it's becoming really, really long. I think this digital art is not the best kind of thing I can use. Cyberpunk. Let's try cyberpunk in this case. You have so many variables here. Incredible. Okay, I don't know why it generated 3. I think it's confused by mid-human, mid-robot. So let me try like this. Very simple. I just need to learn how to generate these prompts. Okay, we have something more interesting here. This is quite good. This is quite good. This is not bad. Let's try something different. For example, anime. I don't know how to pronounce it in English. Anime. Let's try even this one. Let's wait a few seconds. Okay, it's the cartoon anime style. Not bad, not bad. Maybe there's a little not so defined thing here. Not bad at all. Let's try again with something different. Let's try the last example. Let's say beautiful garden. Beautiful garden, a house on the background, sunny day, bright light. Let's try like this with known, mood colorful, and high detailed. Let's try even this one. I think you can spend hours to use this AI thing. Wow, this is really, really good. Not fantastic here in this detail, but very, very good. Again, here some little issues. This part is really, really, really good. Again, here not bad at all. And this is quite good. A little issue here. But you need to understand that this is a new technology, and I think from here to 1 year, this will be really, really, really better. Let me correct here and try, for example, black and white. So here, let's try. Let's try. Sunny, okay. Someone said romantic. Let's try like this. It's the last one. I promise it's the last one because I can go on for hours. Okay, this is not black and white. Okay, this is quite good. Quite good. This is not black and white. Maybe it's confused by sunny, bright light. So let's just try to get rid of this and generate again. Maybe also romantic is not the best. Let's say energetic. You have so many variables here. Incredible. It's incredible. Okay. This is a little bit black and white and a little bit with colors, but it's interesting. This is particular one. This is a particular one. This is black and white. Okay. This again is black and white. Quite good. Not perfect, but quite good. Okay, I think you can see how Jasper Art works. Let me do one more final try, because I saw here in the Jasper Facebook group this output. This is awesome. So I steal this prompt, so maybe I can learn how to use this. I will go in the free form. Let's try to use this one. High detailed cinematic model photography of a black model by Carol Beck and Rayla Sleby Vogue magazine. Not cross-eyed, stunning, symmetric eyes, portrait image weight. So I think the more you are detailed here, and the better will be the output. Now, I will create, obviously it will be different from this one, but I'm curious to see how it is, this output. It's completely different. This is really, really good. Just this part of the dress is not there, but this is really, really, really good. This is not so good. This is not very good. This can be some kind of particular image. Let's try again. If you learn to generate these prompts, you can really, really generate great images, I think. This is strange here. Not bad. Quite strange there. Here, double lips, not so good. It's a shame, because this was very good, but not for that detail. This is quite good. This is really, really, really good. Again, this is Jasper Art, guys. I could go on for hours to use this one. And again, if you want, you can subscribe to Jasper. You will have 10,000 words for free to try it out for 5 days. Jasper Art is not included in this Jasper trial. To use Jasper Art, you need to pay for Jasper and then pay for the art add-on that you will find here. It costs $20 monthly for every user for unlimited image generations, plus the normal Jasper cost, and it's obviously here in the pricing page. As you can see, it starts from monthly. It starts from $29, the starter plan. I don't know if you can use Jasper Art with the starter plan. This is something I don't really know. With the boss mode you can. It costs obviously $59 monthly. If you pay annually, it will cost $49 for every month. This is it for Jasper Art. I will try to become better in generating these prompts, and will surely do other videos and try to think of use cases and how to monetize this kind of Jasper Art thing, or more in general AI image generation. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, and see you soon in another one.